Now let's look at the step-by-step procedure to file Form 15CB. The first thing you need to do is you need to log into www.incometaxindiaefiling.gov.in with the CA login, right? Because this is a certificate from the chartered accountant, so the login also has to be the CA login, and click on the button login here. So if you see this part, there's a button which is login here. If you forget the password, you can reset it from here, but otherwise you can log in from this particular part. Once you click on this, you will get a screen like this. You can enter the user ID of the CA, the password, and the captcha, which is this combination here, and then click on login. If you do not have the password, you can choose the forgot password option. For those who want to register first time, the new users, they can register it from here. Now then you need to add the user ID, PAN of the assessee, right, for whom you want to issue this certificate, and the PAN number of the chartered accountant. The form that needs to be filed has a drop down menu. So when you click on it, it is going to show you which form you want to file. In this case, if you want to file Form 15CB, which is Certificate of an Accountant as per Rule 37BB for payment to non-resident, you will click this drop down menu. So the form name would be complete. Then we go to the submission mode. In this particular case, we are looking at the submission mode by uploading an XML, right? So I have filled the utility for Form 15CB and generated an XML for that. We will upload that XML using this particular tab. The filing type has to be original. Then you will click on the continue button, right? Once you do that, you can attach the XML file of Form 15CB. So here, if you see, it's written attach the XML file. You can choose the file from here. Then you need to attach the signature file and click on submit button. So what are the purpose of filing Form 15CA and its implication? The purpose of filing Form 15CA is to provide the following information to the Income Tax Authority for payments made to non-resident. The Income Tax Authority want to follow up and want to keep a record of what payments are made by residents to non-resident, and while making these payments, have the non-resident paid what is due as taxes from them in India. The details of the remitter, like the name, the PAN, the TAN, the address, email ID, etc., is required to be filled. The details of the recipient of income, like his name, PAN, TAN, address, email ID, etc., would also go as a part of Form 15CA. The details of what payment are made to the non-resident, the country to which the remittance is made, the amount of TDS deducted on such payment, and the rate of TDS as per Form 15CB also forms part of the Form 15CA. What are the implications of filing Form 15CA? The payer must ensure that withholding tax is deducted as per the rate of TDS or the amount of TDS mentioned in Form 15CA or 15CB. Right? What are the modes in which Form 15CA can be filed? Form 15CA can be filed through 15CA utility, which is nothing but you generate an XML file for uploading. Alternatively, Form 15CA can also be prepared online. Now, the step-by-step procedure to file Form 15CA through a utility is as under. First, you need to log into the Income Tax India efiling.gov.in website and then click by clicking on login here. This is same to what we did in Form 15CB. We need to enter the user ID, the password, and the captcha in order to log in into the e-filing website. Because this form needs to be filed by the company, so the details here will be for the company itself. Once you fill in these details, you click on login. Thereafter, you need to click on the button e-file. So there are various tabs which are available here. We need to click on e-file and select the option of upload form 15CA bulk. Right? So you just go and select this option, upload form 15CA bulk over here. Once you click on this form, this is the screen that will come to you. Which is the form name? It's obviously 15CA. Attach the zipped file. So we need to attach the XML file of form 15CA. Choose file, upload that particular file over here, right? And digital signature file of the authorized person of the deductor company. You choose that file here and click on submit button. Click the submit button here. The alternate procedure is to file form 15CA online. Again, for that same thing you need to do, you need to log into the relevant website and click on login here. Go to this particular URL, click login here. Enter the user ID, the password and the CAPTCHA in order to log in into the e-filing website. This process is the same which we followed even for form 15CA XML utility option. Then you go to the e-file tab and select the option income tax forms. So earlier we had chosen the option of uploading form 15CA. Now we will go to income tax forms. After that, once you click on income tax form, this page is something which will appear. Here you need to fill in the PAN. Okay, let's go to the next slide and look at these details. Once you fill the PAN, then you need to select which is the form that you need to file. You will select form 15CA, information for payments to non-resident. The assessment year, obviously whatever is applicable. So let's say right now if you do it is assessment year 2019-20. The mode of submission needs to come in, which is online, right? So the submission mode will be prepare and submit online, because right now I'm not uploading it. Click on the button submission mode and select prepare and submit online, and then click on continue button. You can click on this particular button. Once you do this, you need to select which part you want to fill in, whether it is part A, B, C or D. Whichever is applicable, you just press that and press on continue button, and then prepare the part of the form 15CA online. So how do you prepare these parts? This we have already discussed as a part of this particular video category earlier. The filling details, the filling data, the clarification, the explanation all remains the same. Now, how about the revision or withdrawal of form 15CA or 15CB in case there is some error? There may be error in form 15CB which is identified by the chartered accountant after filing, like wrong calculation of withholding tax or application of wrong rate of withholding tax, right? But there is no provision under the law to remove any error in form 15CB by revising or withdrawing it. In that case, what is the option? In such a case, the chartered accountant is required to issue a new certificate in form 15CB which reflects the correct position. So in a nutshell, form 15CB cannot be revised. Yes, but if there is some error, then you can issue a revised form, which is nothing but a new form itself with the correct details. What about revision of form 15CA? Again, there may be some error in 15CA which may be identified by the chartered accountant, or maybe even while remitting, the bank may come back and say that there is some error that needs to be rectified, and therefore even before processing the payment they will want the details to come to them. It could be like error mentioned in the proposed date of remittance, error in selecting the relevant part of Form 15CA, right? So instead of maybe part A, you have selected part C, or error in Form 15CB due to which 15CA needs to be changed. So like I told you, the 15CB utility is imported and becomes a part of Form 15CA. If there's an error in this, then there will be an automatic error in this also. So because of this, if the 15CA is wrong or requires rectification, the bank can ask to get this revised, which can be done by following this procedure. In such a case, there is an option on e-filing portal to withdraw Form 15CA. You can withdraw the Form 15CA but within 7 working days of its submission. After that, the deductor is required to submit a new Form 15CA reflecting the correct position.